Yeah, Curtis, this was described as a horrific scene. 9 gunshot victims, including 3 children. Now, what this was basically a baby shower where they revealed the name of the baby. Police say 2 men walked in and opened fire. Now, you mentioned that one victim they have identified, 22-year-old Autumn Garrett from Huntington, Indiana, which is near Fort Wayne. Police say she was shot multiple times. Now, the shooting broke out at about 11:20 last night on Capstan Drive. It all unfolded in less than about 2 minutes. Again, those 3 children hit, ages 8, 6, and 2. In addition to the woman killed, 5 other adults were also hit. Now, that family member is the one who told News 5 a woman lost her baby during the ordeal, but police did not confirm that. But they say if it's true, they could add another murder charge to this case. Now, police say the victims have been cooperative, providing information, but so far, not a lot released on the suspects. They believe 2 men armed with handguns left on foot after the shooting. But how they're connected to these victims, police say, is not known. Also unknown is the level of threat to the community.
I would like nothing more in my position to be able to stand up here and tell the community they have absolutely nothing to worry about, but I'm not going to provide statements or information that's false just to make people feel better. We don't know who the suspects are or why they did this.
Did these shooters go through the house looking for people, or did it all happen in basically one room where they just...
We've not seen any indication they went through the house. That doesn't mean they didn't, but we don't see any evidence that they did.
They didn't chase people down. They shot
all the victims were in that same room, yes.
Now, first responders treated this like a mass casualty event, just like they did at the Cameo Club shooting. The first responders got there. They set up a triage. They were able to get the first patient removed, sent to the hospital within 5 minutes. Now, of those 8 people who are wounded and survived, police say they all have non-life-threatening injuries. Reporting live, Brian Hemrick, WLWT News 5.
All right, thanks a lot, Brian. Neighbors, family, and friends are frightened and angry as they try to understand why this shooting happened. WLWT News 5's Dan Griffin is live for us tonight along Capstan Drive, where the details are still unfolding. Dan?
Yeah, Curtis, and family friends say that baby's gender reveal party was taking place at this home right here over my left shoulder when 2 people busted in and started firing shots.
2 people dying very close to home is terrifying, is the only word that I had for the whole ordeal.
A celebration of new life turned into a horrible scene of death right across the street from Cheyenne Sizemore.
I heard the shots, and at first I just thought they were fireworks until I looked out the window and saw a woman running out, screaming, "Call 911."
In this Colerain Township home on Capstan Drive, a baby's gender reveal party was underway when police say 2 people disguised in hoodies barged in and shots were fired around 11:30 last night.
It was in pretty quick succession. It was one after the other. Like, they went in there and they unloaded as many bullets as they possibly could and then ran off.
Sizemore and others called 911 frantically, knowing help was needed and fast.
Okay. At 9917, is somebody actually shot?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Who was shot?
There's little kids hurt and everything. I didn't even. I was sitting in my car. They just ran in and started shooting. There's a pregnant girl here. Oh my God.
Family friend Candace Verga says she was at the party earlier in the day. She heard the shots from down the street and ran inside. What she found haunts her.
I came in the house and, and of course the little boy on the floor, he was shot in the leg, and I took my shirt off and wrapped it around his leg, and I noticed Mom was shot in the hand.
Police say 9 people were shot, including 3 children. We're told 1 woman died and a woman who was pregnant and lives in the home was shot in the leg. Verga tells us the woman lost the baby whose gender was being revealed. The suspects ran off, leaving behind horror.
Whoever did this, I hope they get caught and they fry. And just so they know if they're out there listening, we're looking for you, so.
Now, family members have been adamant they really don't want to talk what happened at this point. A motive behind all this is not clear. We're live in Colerain Township. Dan Griffin, WLWT News 5.
All right.